This is Tuesday the 3rd. I did a lot of work yesterday but didn't film any of it. But my peas have come up. That's bringing them inside and putting them on a heated shelf. I've had these inside and they've improved a little bit. These are bush tomatoes. And come down here, my lettuce, got three different ones. They're coming up. Down here we have different flowers and they've started, so this little bit of a warmer weather is helping. I'll just move you on to the next one. These, oh you have to excuse me, my nose is running. These are my butternut squash, the ones that grow in pots, so they don't grow ever so big. They're doing nicely, and my courgettes were there, but they're up the garden now. We'll go and check on them later. These are my Tigerella tomatoes. They've not really moved with this cold weather that we've been having. Down here are my cucumber, and they're bush ones as well, so I can put them in pots. And we have mini pumpkins, so the competition for the biggest pumpkin, I don't think I better enter that because mine are going to be little mini ones. And these are Chinese cabbage and stuff, they're coming on quite nice. My bigger cabbage, they've not minded the cold weather, they're coming on quite well. This is my heated shelf I was telling you about that I've built with a radiator underneath. I've come up a bit, I've got another shelf here, I've just took some stuff out of it, but it's the only way I can get things to germinate. I've got a little heated one that runs across the windowsill, but this one, that radiator keeps coming on, and it's been keeping everything at about 25, so it has made things germinate. And the sweet peas, my white ones, I didn't think were going to come up, started with bringing them in here, so it's a bit of a bodge job, but it's doing the job. This here is my old my mum's old patio set, and it's going to the tip, but until it goes to the tip I've decided to stick it in this area and use it to sit on. This area used to be a bird aviary, so I've spent the day clearing all the remnants from around here, and I've just hosed it down a bit, and surprising how much soil you get on concrete underneath the shed when you move it. It's all up there, look. Alright, I've got to pick out the bits of paper and stuff, but this bush I've done some trimming because it had fell forward. Took the wall out and I've chopped it off just there, look. So that's got time to tidy up. I would do if a dog had get out from underneath my way, so still got a bit of a mess here, look, to clear up. But this, when we get some decking laid and get it levelled, is going to be where my new summer house is going. So but just got to wait till I get enough money to buy it. Update on the potatoes. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 more bags. I think some of them need watering. These 2 pots are flowers, and so are these 2. I could do with the water as well. The back ones, there's nothing coming up in them yet, but these, you can see there's some coming on that one, and the bag over in the corner, it's coming up as well. Not filled these yet, but I've just noticed my borlotti beans are poking through, so that's where they're going. Right, I'm back. If you remember me putting the courgettes in, they seem to be doing perfectly fine. and the ground looks, it feels quite warm, and it's reasonably damp. I might just give them another quick drink before I cover them back up again. And this one's looks quite nice. There's nothing in the slug pub. But there's not a... Oh yes, there is. There we are. I don't know whether you can see that because the light's glaring. But here's a slug in the bottom of that one. So that is good. It's nothing in that one. There's not much in that one. Water-wise, beer-wise, I ran out. I meant to come and top it up. So that proves the slug pubs work. Right, I'll come back and water these before I put the top back on. Let them have a bit of fresh air for a bit, and we'll go and have an update in the polytunnel. My flowers survived all the snow and the frosts. I didn't think they were as hardy as that, but they're very pretty. And I've not had to deadhead any yet. They seem to stay out for ever such a long time, the flowers. And my borage is flowering. I thought it was borage. Now the flowers have come. I'm even more certain it is. That one. The rhubarb's doing well. Still haven't cleared completely from round it, but when everything gets moved and it's had its space back, it'll be happy. In the tunnel, these are the courgettes that I didn't plant. They're my spares. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them if nothing happens to them outside, but I could give them away. This is a cranberry, and I've moved it from over there, and I thought it was dying, but I did spot some green leaves. There, look, they're green, so it might be coming back. It ended up out of its pot and it bare rooted all winter, so how it survived I do not know. I've done some more beetroot. You might have seen me pot some of these on and put some of these seeds in, and this is what I was on about. My Belotti beans, they're coming up. We have carrots, early Nancy or something like that, in there, and the cosmos is doing all right. There's some down in the little greenhouses, and these sweet something or other that I can't read because it's my handwriting went all blurry at the end, but anyway, they're the like fluffy ones, so I'm quite excited about them. They're pinks and they look really nice. And we have the sweet peas that I didn't pot on. They're my spare ones and they're doing really well. My hanging baskets that you saw me do, they're still looking all right. None of them's succumbed to any cold from being in up here. It's quite cold up here at night, I think. So they're doing all right. I have a dahlia in here, and I think I can see a bit of green just there, so that one is coming. My tree lilies are not up yet. This is a new one for this year, new dahlia, and it's called Park Princess, and I think it is pink. So you see that's coming. And my giant dahlia is coming too, so I'm quite pleased. My fuchsias coming quite nicely as well. My big one's not. I think I need to get it potted up and perhaps in here to encourage it to come a bit more. So we have the peas. They're doing quite nice. Some multi-coloured pack of sweet peas that I've got a place. Well, I did have a place for them to climb up, but my husband has chopped the old conifer trunks out. He's only left me one that had got a climbing plant climbing up it, honeysuckle. So I've got to make them a trellis. And my nasturtiums, I've got some more little ones planted. These are doing quite well. I've just potted up these sunflowers. Now, if you remember, when I put the seeds in, I put 2 rows. One like a ball type sunflower, and the other was I think it's the little yellow ones. They come lots of little ones in like a bush of a sunflower. Well, only one lot of seeds have come up, and when I checked on the other side, all the seeds have gone. So they've either rotted or something's been in and at them. It seems strange how one side came up and the other side didn't. And then there was these sunflowers, and these are purple ones. So I've still got 2 lots of different sunflowers. Now, these seeds I've just done, they're a bit early, but they're getting a bit leggy, are tundra. They show giant cabbage, and I used to show them at the allotment. That one's gone a bit, when we used to have the allotment shows, but I only meant to put, well, I think every single seed's come up, because I just sprinkled a very few. I only wanted 1 or 2 because I've got to grow them in pots, and look how many I've got, so I'll be giving some of those away as well. My shallots haven't come up. These dahlias, that one's an old dahlia from last year, that's not come up, but this one is, and I think there as well. Now, underneath here, it might be a bit dark, the ones with labels in are the new ones. That one's come in. Them 2 at the back aren't come in, but they're old ones. They just might be taking a bit longer, because some of these were sprouting when I got them out of the packet, but these were in a dark place in the shed underneath the table. So it's not surprising that they're taking a long time to come. Now, here are my leeks, if you can see, they've not come up yet. These are marigolds, and I just think there might be one coming there. So that's an update what's going off in this greenhouse. Still got a few more plants that I've got to find somewhere to put. I might do some more hanging baskets, if I might buy some. I'll also buy some brackets for somewhere to put them as well. So yeah, I think that's about everything that's been going off. Oh, underneath there's chard and more beetroot, and here is sweet basil, and I have put absolutely tons of seeds in. And if anybody had seen me, excuse me, my nose is running again, anybody had seen me putting these seeds in, they'd think, what's she doing? You don't want that many basil plants. But I have a project, and it's a bit of a secret, because I'm going to build something and then put certain plants in. But now I've given so much of it away because I need basil to go with the other plants. So you'll probably guess, if you're good on companion plants, you'll probably guess what the other plant is going to be. So I'm going to film it all. I'm probably going to film it in stages, because I want to show you the final planting, and the plants aren't big enough yet, and these haven't even started yet. So that's something for everybody to watch out for, is my new project. And I think that's going to be it for today. I'm ready for a cup of tea and some dinner. I think I've showed you about everything. Like I said yesterday, I didn't film anything. We just did a lot of manual work, clearing places. We went to the tip. We sawed a few more of these conifer trunks down that's been stood there rotting. Some of them you only had to push them over, but others needed cutting down. The ones at the back of here, you probably can't see it through the plastic. We're leaving them because, let me face that way so I can talk to you. We're leaving them because the tunnel is attached to them because of the wind. But here it don't get quite as much wind in this corner as it did when it was facing the other way over the other side. But I think that's it. I think I've covered everything that I've been doing. We tried to tidy up the rest of the garden. There's still a lot of stuff laying about, pots and stuff from the allotment. I've got to sort out what I'm going to save and what I'm not, what I'm going to get rid of, what I'm going to throw away. There's a massive pile of stuff just got took outside to go to the tip again. Mark will be pleased with me when he comes home, because he only went to the tip yesterday. So, and now I've got enough for another carload. It's just a general tidy up of the whole garden because it got neglected last year, and then there's still the bits and bobs for the project for turning this bit at the top into a mini allotment and growing my veg and flowers. So it's an ongoing project. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and this update, and thanks to all my new subscribers, and welcome, and I hope you enjoy all the little tips I keep trying to pass on to people. And hi to Joe, who watches regular and then sets and puts more seeds in and blames me for growing too much stuff. And I think that's it. So bye for today.